guys, welcome to the Curl Factory. It's Raquel. Today we're going to do a little bit of a chatty section. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my hair story, how did I become natural, and what my journey was like. I've been natural now for 3.5 years, and I tell you, it's a decision that I do not regret. It's one of the best decisions of my entire life, was being on this journey and deciding to go on this journey. And my journey actually started with the decision. I remember I was washing my hair and I was kind of detangling it, and I remembered, hey, I used to have curly hair. What happened? And I was looking at my hair, it was literally bone straight. And I just felt like, what happened? Like, what did I do? How can I get my hair to be curly again? And that was the beginning of my journey. I then went on the internet, I watched tons and tons and tons of YouTube videos. I did so much of research. There was so much of information. I just didn't know what to do, where to start, and just how to get my hair curly again. So I then stumbled across videos on YouTube on transitioning, and I was like, oh, okay, I can do this. And you might ask, what is transitioning? Transitioning is the process where you stop all chemical treatments on your hair. No relaxer, no straightener, no keratin treatments, no Brazilian, whatever, the stuff is called. And you just let your hair grow out naturally from your scalp with zero chemicals, guys. No chemicals. And the transitioning process, not to get, overly grammatical, but it does have ing, which means it's something that goes on. It literally is a process. So I transitioned for 7 months, which means I allowed my natural hair to grow out of my scalp with zero chemicals, including heat. I didn't use a blow dryer. Most importantly, I did not use a hair iron. My damaged hair, 100% of my damage came from a flat iron. Those of you who might know me, 10 years ago, my hair used to be perfectly sleek. I would use a GHD on my hair every single week. I loved it. My hair was great, or I thought. People told me how great my hair looked, and I did it for years. I flat ironed my hair, I used heat, and my curls disappeared. That's what happened. So I stopped heat, zero heat on my hair. And as your hair is growing out, you will find that you'll have two textures, because you will have your actual hair, and then somewhere along the line you will see the straight damaged hair. So you'll have these two textures, and 100% of the time it's quite challenging to do your hair and handle these two textures, and that's when some people will big chop. A big chop is when you just cut off all of your hair and you let it grow out naturally. I transitioned for, as I said, 7 months, and what I would do, because I wasn't ready to big chop, I was too scared. I was worried about what people would think. People are gonna ask me, why did you cut your hair? Your hair doesn't look good. I thought I'm not gonna look good with short hair. So there's all these things that are going on in your mind, and you feel like, I cannot big chop. And I absolutely understand that. So if you're not ready to big chop, then transition. What I did during the 7 months was I just went crazy. I was Googling every single method to grow my hair fast. I did the inversion method. I went on hair vitamins. I did the castor oil challenge for 6 months straight. And my hair grew. It really did grow. If you want to ask me, does the inversion method work to help your hair grow? Yes, it does. Do hair vitamins help your hair grow? Yes, they do. Does the castor oil challenge work, or rubbing your scalp with a natural oil help? 100%. They all do. And so for these 7 months, I just did everything that I could find on the internet, and every month I would cut my hair. So as my natural hair was growing, I was snipping a little bit off every month so that I was still cutting the damaged hair, but I was in a place where I was still comfortable. After 7 months, the two textures, I couldn't do it anymore. I did my big chop. And doing the big chop, for me, it was amazing. I was just so happy. I could see my curls. My hair was just what I wanted it to be. When I did the big chop, I had a TWA, which is a teeny weeny afro, and that's when the real journey began. And for many of you, that's where the real journey is going to begin, because embracing your natural hair has a lot to do with acceptance. And you will find that the people closest to you are the people who are not going to embrace your journey. The people closest to you are going to say the worst things possible. The people closest to you are going to upset you, because this is also a mental journey, and people are still going to expect for you to relax your hair, for you to straighten your hair, because straighter, sleeker hair is socially acceptable. And you are now embracing this kinky texture, and everyone's going to be like, what are you doing? And so you have to be strong, and you have to just keep going on your journey. I found that after 3.5 years, people have gotten used to it, or personally, people have gotten used to my curly hair, and people have started embracing it. But I had embraced it a long time ago, and people are now finally catching up to where I am. So it really is a journey. And I would just say, don't stop. Don't pick up that relaxer. Don't reach for that hair iron. Don't do it. Trust me, keeping on and staying on your journey will be worth it. Also, while you're on this journey, watch videos, follow people who have the same hair texture as you. If you're going to be watching videos with people who have 3A type of hair, looser, wavier hair, you're going to develop curl envy. You're going to start looking at other curly girls and saying, oh, I wish my hair was like hers. She has better hair than I do. That's not what it's about. For me, and hopefully for you, it's about having healthy hair. It's not about what you prefer to have. Because in life, we all want what someone else has. So I hope that you guys can embrace your journey as a journey to healthy hair, not a journey to having the curls that you would like to have. So it doesn't matter what somebody else has and what you don't. What matters is that you have healthy hair. Personally, my daily struggle is shrinkage. I have been upset for days on why can't my length show? And on my journey, you know, I've just realized that God really does have a sense of humor, because if I have to show you guys how long my hair is, I'm going to stand really slow. And you have to still make way to blow dry. My hair is like waist length, and you guys can literally see, you know, it just bounces back. And there are days when I'm like, why can't you be great? Why can't my hair be great? But you know what? This is what my hair is. And I'm also constantly trying to accept it. You know, every day I'm like, oh, my hair is shoulder length, but it's literally waist length. And so it's a small thing to complain about, but I keep telling myself that if my hair or my curl pattern gets looser and looser, it's a sign that my curls are getting damaged. So we all have different types of hair. We have different types of textures. And I see girls with much thicker, coarser hair, and I just absolutely love their hair. And I love it because it's healthy. I see girls with looser curl patterns. I love their hair because their hair is healthy as well. So on this journey, don't give up. There are so many of us who are still on this journey, and I'm hoping that we can encourage each other, we can continue on this journey and keep encouraging others to join this journey of healthy hair. I want to thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again with another video. Take care.